All right, welcome back to LearnWire. Today I thought it'd be fun to come back to a tool that has been on Appsumo for, I want to say 2+ years, possibly 3 or more. This is one of the first that I can remember, at least since I've been reviewing AI writing tools, Nichess, which has been on Appsumo for a while. I wanted to just revisit it, check out the tool. It's been months and months and months since I have checked out the tool. I do have an LTD to it. Surprisingly, they are still Strako's public roadmap. Here you'll find a detailed overview of the upcoming features, updates, and releases. So we have speech to text STT integration with a Whisper AI, converts spoken words into written transcripts using Whisper and OpenAI. So convert spoken word into written transcripts. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So you would probably be able to plug in your YouTube. Continues to optimize the software and continues to update it and so forth, right? So if any of you are using Nichess and also using it for any of your content in your blogs, if you have any kind of story or case study or proof that you use it and you rank content and it's great, leave a comment below. I'd love to check it out. I do know that I have written content with Nichess that I still check and still have page 1 rankings with Nichess. So this tool can definitely work for you. The advantage of using a tool like this is that, you know, as there are some tools out there that are just insane, like Koala and Agility and AI Wise Mind and AI, SEO, writing, AI, all these tools that I make most of my content and videos around, is that they just make everything that much easier, right? They are more in depth, they are a little bit more advanced, and they do more things. And that's what makes them flashy. That's what makes them more fun to use, because the more hands-off you can make the tool, the better, right? But there still probably is room for tools like Nichess and Word Hero and so forth. If you don't mind getting into the weeds and kind of spending a little bit more time creating the content, I mean, because let's just think about it, even creating a content and making some adjustments and so forth to your content using I'm just going to call this an old school AI writer. If we've literally have moved in, AI writing tools have moved so quickly since 2020 that they've only been out for a few years, but we can literally say that there's some that are old school now, believe it or not. And I would consider this kind of the old school kind of and just model, right? But it doesn't mean that they're bad, right? So we're going to go and test this out and see what kind of scores we can get. But the cool part about it is if you can go pick up a Nichess for $59, boom, you're done. You get this for life. This is a tool that has been around for multiple years and is here to stay. You get unlimited words and unlimited tokens. Now, the long form writer is what I like to use, obviously, having long form content in blogs. That's what I'm most interested in. I wanted to come check out the reviews over here. So August 2nd, I mean, they're still getting 5-star reviews on August 2nd, 2023, right? So I'm recording this video on August 18th, and they are still pulling 5-star reviews. People still love this software, and Malcolm will get back to them right away, right? This was just a few days ago. Malcolm still answers, and he's been on the platform for years. And look, he even says, and this is what you want from a creator and somebody that created the software. He's not trying to tell you that his software is the best for everything, right? I think that his is a great all-in-one and great for unlimited and so forth. But this person's talking about Midjourney and images, and Malcolm quickly says it can make those kind of photos, but the style is not as advanced as Midjourney, right? So he's not going to bullcrap his way and say, hey, yeah, buy my tool, or my images are as good as Midjourney. That just would not be the truth, right? So I like to see that honesty, and I also like to see the promptness of responses from Malcolm. This is the creator of the software, and it looks like he's still handling it might even be a one-man show still, but this guy is a coder, so he coded the software from ground up, and looks like he maintains it and so forth, right? So he's got all this kind of good stuff answering. So let's go dive in and check out what we can do here. So I went over here and grabbed a keyword, okay? And I'm going to go with best places to visit in Colorado. I live in New Mexico, so I know a lot about Colorado as well. I go there all the time. I have family there. I have friends there. And so I can quickly write an article like this in AI and then know if it's bullcrapping or not, right? I can know if it's factual or not. And so I went ahead and just went with best places to visit in Colorado. And then what we did was I'm going to use LearWire. And in my videos, I do want to make sure that, because you could be new to all this stuff, right? And somehow you found my channel, and I appreciate that and welcome you to the channel. And you may not know what some of these tools are that I'm talking about or using. Well, LearWire is an SEO optimization, on-page SEO optimization tool, which means you can bring your content into the tool and it's going to tell you how optimized your content is. It's going to give you all kinds of different keywords that you can add into your content, and it's going to make the process very, very streamlined and easy. And so why we do all this in LearWire is to basically get the highest score right up here that we can in comparison with the competitor, right? So this is a very legitimate site. We can click over here. I always like to show how many visitors the site's getting. To me, that gives a gauge on how well the company is just being managed and ran. And I mean, I guess we wouldn't really know that, the insides and outs of that, but it tells me if the website and the business is growing, or if it's failing or falling, right? And so LearWire is continuing to grow, and they're approaching 500,000 visitors per month. So super cool. There'll be a link below to this tool as well. So I come in here and I go ahead and put this in LearWire, but we're going to go into Nichess, and I already wrote the article, and we're going to write another article together in just a second. But I went ahead and grabbed all this content, and already right off the bat, I noticed is that about 6 months ago when I wrote an article in here, this tool was creating about 800 to 900 words, and that was about the max of the content that it could create. So now I come back 6 months later, and this is why I like to do these update reviews. If you guys like these update reviews where I revisit tools that I reviewed 6 months ago, leave a comment below that you like these kind of videos or something like that you're glad I came back to this tool to give an update, because I'm blown away that now the Nichess is providing 1,700 word articles. Super cool. And I have unlimited use to this, right? But you start off with 1,000 per month. And so I did one article at 1,740 words, and now it took 12 tokens, right? They do have a deal. I can show that later on, where you can, for like $9 a month, you can add another 200,000 words to your plan if this ends up being your tool of choice. So you can spend $9 a month and get like a 3 times as much content. Super cool stuff. The only one where you're going to have limits is the tokens on the long form, because it probably does take a lot of resources to do that. So what I did was I copy this and I take it into LearWire, right? And then I optimize the H1 tag here. I go put the meta in right here, 10 best places to visit in Colorado in 2023. And then we come over here and I paste the content that I got this keyword in Insta Keywords. I'll leave a link below to that as well. This is really neat, very simple to use. Like if you were a beginner and you wanted to build a niche website, this is the tool, one of the toolkits I would literally recommend for the cheapest. Right here, you can get Insta Keywords for a one-time price and never have to pay again. And you'll have all your keyword research done for you. Then you can use LearWire to optimize your content. And then you could use a tool like Nichess to create all your blog posts for you, and you would get unlimited credits and so forth, right? So super cool. So we grab all this content. Now, mind you, a couple of those things I mentioned at the beginning of the video that you get that are very, very fancy, and some of those tools like Koala and Agility and so forth, they automatically will format, they'll automatically have tables and lists, and that's not where Nichess is, right? You would have to go and do that yourself in here. So you're not going to get the amazing, blow your mind formatting and structure of content, but you are going to get a nice 1,700 word article right here that I've already read through this. It's very, very accurate, and it is really good content right over here. And you're not going to get the format, the H2. So when I come and paste it into LearWire, I'm going to go ahead and add those H2s, and I added those. And look, before I do my next step, I wanted to show you guys, look, we have a 55 score. That's pretty much what all these other tools are faring when we paste them in, even after we have all the fancy stuff that we're doing. What I'm noticing and liking, and I want to go and do another one real quick and show you how fast this is too. I pasted this in directly in here, and all I've done is just add the H2s and the H1s, right? But look at all the green keywords that are in here already, and I did not feed this into Nichess. So it already had a bunch of green keywords in here already optimized, and it only has one red keyword. And I have other AI writers that I pay monthly for, that actually yield more red marks in here. So, and they have the same score. After you paste them in there, a lot of times they have a 55 and so forth. And then you still have to do the next trick that I'm going to do right now. Let's go boost this up from 55. So I guess this just shows that you can use these old school tools still, and they still can provide good value. It literally wrote this right here, top 10 places to visit in Colorado in 2023. It literally wrote that. I did not fill that in. And so it is capable of writing right here and saying 2023 and so forth. So really, really cool. I don't think it was able to do that 6 months or a year ago. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down here to the very, very bottom, right before the conclusion. I'm going to put my cursor right here, and I'm going to go ahead and do our little famous trick over here. Go to AI writing, and then I'm going to go to FAQ with used terms, and then I'm just going to say write for me, and it's going to go out there and use a bunch of these keywords, already fill it out for me. I don't have to do any work at all. I just need to push a button, and it's going to go ahead and add all that in here, and we should get a score up here, and it increased to a 77. Are you freaking kidding me? Some of the other tools that I'm using, I struggle to get that high of a score, and I'm not joking. So that is really, really cool. I'm going to go up here and just add this. What I like to do is remove, I'm going to go right here and just say FAQ, and then I'm going to go ahead and just remove this because it doesn't really mean anything. And then we can read through this and so forth. So a 77, we're really, really getting up there. Really, really liking this stuff. Okay. So we can come up here so that you can go, and if we have a 77 right there, another cool thing I like in LearWire is we can come over here and look at this competition. If we have a 77, we know that we're going to be right up here with 1, 2. So we're going to have the third best content on this top 10 competing, right? Really cool stuff right here. So let's go write another one. Okay. Let's go get another keyword into the keywords right over here. And let's go do one. I want to go and find something like go to new search. And actually, no, I should already have some keywords. No, let's just do a fresh search. Okay. So best email marketing, and then I'm just going to say best email marketing, and then just see what it's going to come up with for us, right? So we can come through here, we can add some more keywords real quick, and then we can come up here and we can go to the filter, and we can go to competition and just go with great and see what other ones we have over here. I like this one, best time of day to send email marketing email. Then I'll open that one up and we'll dive in even more. Okay, so I don't see another one. So we're going to go with that one, best time of day to send an email right there. And then we're going to come over here back to Nichess. And so another thing I wanted to touch base on right here was just to click over here on Nichess. It looks like his site is growing, 316,000 visitors. Malcolm's doing great with this site. We're going to come back over here. Another cool thing is that you have the on and off as far as the light. We're going to go with light mode now. We're going to go back over to dashboard, and I'll show you that this is the one-click blog post article. So I'm going to go ahead and click right there. We'll throw in the post title right there. We have 5 sections. I'm going to go with the 10 sections. You have your advanced settings, professional, friendly. We can go with informative. I'm going to go with friendly on this one. You can add keywords in right here. I'm going to go ahead and skip that, and we're going to say next. And literally it's going to go out there and run. It's going to tell us what our outline is. We can make adjustments to the outline right now if we wanted to. And it looks like right after work, unwind, dinner, boom. Okay, so I'm going to say generate, and it's going to go out and generate this for us. And here's that limited time offer. You can generate up to 200,000 more words in one-click posts for just $9 a month. So this is definitely the tool. Out of 150 tools, this is definitely the one that is still an amazing tool. That is probably one of the most popular tools in Nichess because they're offering a special deal literally for the one-click blog post. So it created successfully. So that's very, very fast. We can come through here. This is what it looks like. And it created a 1,500 word article for us. So we can go, and what I would do is just brush this up right here. So I would go boom, and you could just go in here and break these up right over here. And then what I would do is Control A and copy this. And then we would go over to LearWire. We need to go back into testing. Okay, so we're setting this up. Looks like we're not going to need as strong of content. So awesome. This could be a good keyword. We'll throw that in. We'll add our H1. We'll go back over to Meta and add that in as well. We'll come back over to Nichess and grab the content, and we'll throw the content in right over here. And then I'll go in and add the H2s just like so. Perfect. And then we'll scroll down here and we'll do our trick over here and see what we can get this up to. I'm going to go over here to advanced again, FAQ. We're going to write for me. And there you go. We have a 67 score with using Nichess. I showed you 2 articles today, fully optimized. Look at all the green in here. Looks really, really good. We can go and publish that, and I can almost guarantee that I could get this to rank. So just wanted to show you all the different tools using Insta Keywords to find great keywords right here, using Neuron Writer to optimize and further optimize using AI, and then using tools like Nichess right over here that is still getting 5-star reviews and has been on the platform for years, but you can still get unlimited content for $59. Links to all these tools will be below. I'll see you in the next video.